The auction at the controversial Phala Phala farm continues this morning. President Cyril Ramaphosa's farm has been in the spotlight regarding the cash that was stolen from the property in 2020. Ramaphosa has said the money stolen was proceeds from sales of animals. One of the biggest earner at the previous auctions was a female Ankole cow that sold for 2.1 million rand. It was purchased by the president's brother-in-law, Patrice Motsepe. Ramaphosa is an avid game breeder and seller with large transactions over the years, making headlines. But that has since come under scrutiny after money was stolen from the very farm, allegedly hidden in furniture. Pelane Phakgadi is outside the farm in Bela-Bela in Limpopo. What are you able to tell us at this hour? What are you seeing? Are you hearing anything? What's going on?
Well, definitely, Dudu. Earlier on, we were able to cross just in front of the gate of Phala Phala, and since then we have lost all signals, so we had to drive a little bit further, about 500 to a kilometer further from the gate in itself, where we are able to now to do our live crossing with the signal that we now do have. Our understanding is that the auction will be going ahead some time later on this morning, but already there's been proceeds which were already garnered last night, where about a set of wines, 4 wines rather, which has been purchased for around 120,000 rand, and of course that in itself will be going as a fundraising mechanism. We are all currently told by those who are inside. But yes, the media is still barred from reporting from the inside, and we are not allowed even just next to the gate in itself. And we were just led to report a little bit earlier on the morning about 50 or 100 meters so just around the gate. But since then, we have lost the reception whatsoever, and we are unable to broadcast at least from nearer the facility in itself. But we're still standing outside the game in itself, the game reserve in itself, about 4,500 hectares of the land that the Phala Phala game reserve is. And of course, this is where the auction will be continuing. Quite a number of vehicles have been beginning to arrive. We've seen quite a number of one could say, high-class vehicles and luxurious vehicles which were arriving at that particular time over the last hour or so. So there will be a continuation of this. There is quite stringent security measures which are at the gate, and if you have not been accredited, you will not be allowed inside. And we, as the media, have not been accredited at this time around to be part of this particular auction, so that we can be able to get an understanding as to this particular lucrative business. How is it operating? The kind of auctions and the kind of get an insight to really about the kind of cattle that is being sold in the Ankole in itself, how it is priced at the different levels of the pricing and the auctioning in itself. So perhaps maybe just an opportunity missed to educate the country in itself about this particular lucrative business that we've since been seeing and came under the spotlight over the recent month or so, even 2 weeks in particular, after the monies were stolen here at the Phala Phala farm that were allegedly, of course, belonging to the president. He did confirm that there was a robbery here, and that particular matter is before the law enforcement agencies.
Well, we still have you, Pelane. You mentioned money that was raised yesterday for what exactly, this 120,000 rand? What do we know, or is it clear what that money is for?
Well, there was a gala dinner last night, and the gala dinner in itself, not only to bring together the Ankole Association of South Africa members, but as well as those who are interested breeders of the Ankole cattle in itself. We do now understand that there was a set of wine that was auctioned, and for around 120,000 rand was bought, and we are told that the proceeds there is part of fundraising for the farm in itself. So that's what we now do understand, that is what is happening inside and what transpired over dinner, where the president was part of last night. We do understand that there was a gala dinner of which the president was part of. We've also seen pictures on social media where the president was, of course, sharing some handshakes with some of his close friends and associates, and even Liwane Matsila earlier on when we did indicate yesterday when we were talking to him, he did indicate that he was going to be coming here, and he's going to be looking to sell and or buy. So he's also bringing some Ankole cattle of his own that he'll be looking to auction out, but he is also looking to buy. So quite a number of people here having arrived, and they've also arrived for the dinner last night, the gala dinner that is, and we do know now that the 120,000 rand has been raised at this current stage. That's what Newzroom Afrika at least understands at this moment, that it was raised as a fundraiser. It's a fundraising proceed for the running of the farm.
Pelane, Phakgadi, thank you very much for that update.